everybody, welcome. My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and we're here with our next part of the 51st State Complete Master Set playthrough. Yes. Now, before I begin, last round I did a longer episode in which I explained more of the rules. I'm still going to explain things, but this should be faster. And also I had a few comments, few questions. I saw a few other ones on Board Game Geek as well, addressing some rules that weren't 100% clear. So I made another video addressing those questions. So if there are some things you want to check, go see that video. And long story short, I think I didn't make any mistakes in the first part. I did, however, do that in the second part, because this is the second time I'm filming this second part. I was editing the one I already filmed, and yes, I saw a big, huge, stupid mistake. So, I'm going to do this all over again. I've shuffled everything back into the deck that I played with in part 2, the Hidden Lost part 2, and let's do this again. So, here we go. Let's get to the table, where we are, trying to beat the virtual player. There we go. This is our enemy there. 3 locations. And here we are. We have 3 locations as well. We have 1 deal over there, which lets us draw cards. And here we have our cards in hand. And we start with, the thing that we always start with, the lookout phase. That's phase 1 of a round. So in this case, again, we take 4 cards from the draw deck. And we get to choose the first one. There's another school. So what do we have here? We have a clay pit, which lets us spend workers and stone or bricks to gain 2 points. We have a thieves' den. I love the sound of that. Oh man, okay, let's do this. Feature, you may store up to 2 here and 2 workers. Okay, so that's a little bit like our ruined library. I'm not sure if I need a second one of those. We have another school which gives us workers again, might be interesting. And we do have brick storage. We get 3 bricks on that location, and we can spend them whatever we want, and that's quite interesting. So, I think I will take this one. It gives us 3 bricks for free, actually, for 1 distance, so that's pretty cool. So let's put that in our hand. And now the virtual player will take one of these. So I'm going to roll the 6-sided die again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what he will take. He will take the clay pit. That's too bad. That would have been a great combination with the brick storage I just took. And then I think I'm going to choose the school. Another school. It's very important, people. Education is really important. Now, our virtual player takes the other card. And on top of that, he always gets the top card of the draw deck as well. There you go, he gets the oil rig. Alright, there we go. That's the lookout phase already. And that brings us to the next phase, and that's the production phase. So first of all, we look at our own faction board. So that says we get 4 workers here. There we go, 4 of our little dudes. We also get 1 gray contact token, and we get to draw 1 card. So let's do that now. We have abandoned suburbs. Spend 2 brick to gain 2 points. Now that's pretty interesting. Again, with the brick storage we just had with the lookout phase. We look at our deals. We have 1 which allows us to draw a card. So there we go, another one, and that's the wrecked tank feature. It's a feature, and it's a building bonus that gives us 1 point for each of these type. Don't have any of those. Sadly, I don't have any in my hand either, so I'm not sure that's going to be interesting. And then we also look at the production cards or locations. We have the school, production of 1 worker. Ta-da! And the assassin, which produces 1 of these guns. There we go. Now, I also had the ruined library. In the production phase, all the things I stored on the library go into my supply. Yeah. Alright, next phase. Let's do some actions. But before the actions, I forgot something in the lookout phase. We had to flip over the next connection cards here, of course. So we have one that gives us 2 red connection tokens and one that gives us 2 blues. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do. Yeah, it's difficult because you have so limited options in this case. So I can do this once, these things. So that gives you little flexibility. There's one I can do twice, one of these actions here to exchange. So I have to think really good what I'm going to do. Oh man. But I think I'm going to spend 2 workers first, my 2 fellows here, and I'm going to take the punks. One of these connection cards, the punks, can give me 2 of these red tokens later. Okay, now it's the other player's turn, the virtual player. He does what he does first is he tries to get a connection card, which he can. He takes the blue one, we discard that, and he gets 2 points for that. So we're down 4 points already. Okay, our next action is, well, to spend those punks. So let's use the card. It gives us 2 red contact tokens, or connection tokens, whatever. And yes, that's that. Back to the virtual player, and now for the first time ever, he is going to attack, but this time we do have buildings that he can destroy. Oh man, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Alright, we turn around. Oh yes, it happens. So as you can see, we just check to see if there are similar types of buildings on our board. Well, we have 3 buildings with the bullet symbol. Now, which one do we have to destroy in that case? Well, there is a tiebreaker. First, we take the card with the biggest distance, the greatest distance. Well, they're all 1 distance, so there is no difference there. Then we take the action cards with which aren't used yet. There are no action cards. Then the used action cards, well, none of them. And then we take the features. So this one is the one that goes away. Now, we are not left without anything, of course. We get something out of this. We get to have whatever the deal says. So we get a gun, 1 more gun, and we also can turn this around as a ruins. And a ruins, well, the great thing about ruins is that we can develop over them later. But we need bricks for that. So we get 1 more gun. The storage is gone. This card is gone as well. And the virtual player, he gets a reward of 2 points for destroying our location. So he's at 6 points already. Alright, now he had 1 attack. It was a successful one, so he's going to pass next round. So if we would wanted to attack him, we have to do it now, in our turn this time. I only have 2 of these red tokens, and well, the cheapest one to attack is worth 3 defense, the production cards in his state, so we're not going to attack him, sadly enough. But what are we going to do? Well, I am thinking about spending 1 gun here on these actions, so I'm going to put it here. So spend 1 gun to gain 1 of these tokens. I'm going to spend, as next action, I'm going to spend, so he passes now, he's out of there. I'm going to spend the 3 red contact tokens, and I'm going to raise my own card out of my hand. This one here, the Thief's Caravan, I'm going to raise it. It's distance 3, so I needed 3 contact tokens. And I'm getting 3 bullets and 1 card to draw. So let's take them bullets. Now, bullets can be used for guns, for fuel, for iron, and for brick, which is pretty cool, of course. Now we have some flexibility. Let's take that card we can draw as well. So spend 1 worker and 2 fuel to gain 3 points. Awesome, but I have no fuel at all. Alright, next. What are we going to do next? Well, I think it's time to put our ruins into good use. So I'm going to build first. So I'm going to spend my gray contact token. So I can build a location that has one distance, and we are going to build the bricks storage here, which is pretty cool. So we put it into play. We have a building bonus. We place 3 bricks on this location, and we can use them whenever we like. They don't go away during the cleanup phase either, if we haven't used them yet. So 1, 2, 3 bricks on there, which is pretty cool, because now I'm thinking about developing this location here. Now developing, reminder, so you can develop a location or ruins by spending 1 brick. If you spend that brick, you can take a building with the same type out of your hand and build it for free and remove the location you're developing. Ruins, they don't have any type of location. Well, they do. They have all types of locations, so you can build anything you want over it. So now it's our choice to build something interesting, and I'm thinking about doing a confessor perhaps to get some points by spending guns. That sounds interesting, no? Yeah, I think it is an interesting thing to do. So, this one. So I'm going to develop. So we spent 1 brick. We remove 1 location. We look at the type, but ruins, they have all types. And then we can just build over it. It's an action card. It doesn't matter if it's a production, a feature, or an action card. You can just build it. You have to place it in the right row, of course. And when you develop, you also get 1 point. So we're on the board finally with 1 point. 5 points to go to catch up with him. Okay, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We have all these things still lying there. So what are we going to do? Now before, what am I going to do? I'm sorry. So I think I will activate our confessor. 2 guns for 2 points. So we are at 3 points now. Getting closer. And what else? What else are we going to do here? I think I'm going to consider, well, I'm going to use 2 of our workers. And I'm going to draw a card for it. Give us more options. Oh man, again with the fuel, the oil trader spent 1 fuel to gain 1 point. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. There are cards that give contact tokens, and I really want those. Okay, next. Okay, so I'm going to... I think I'm going to do the action here again, but this time, of course, we're going to do the action for a gray contact token. Yep. So let's take 1 here, and I'm going to do that again with our special ability, the one that only the Texans have. So he's going to do that once more for a gray token here. There we go. And now it's time to build something again. And I think I'm going to spend 1 gray token. I'm going to build the Merc outpost, which gives us the action spend 1 of these things here to gain 2 workers. Yeah, that's what I'm going to build. There we go. Distance 1, so only 1 gray token. And I have 1 gray left here. I'm going to pay that one for another school. Alright. 1 more school here, and as you might remember, school has a production of 1 worker and 1 building bonus of 1 worker, so we get 2 workers out of this. Great. Okay. Now we are not done yet. We are going to lose this here if we don't spend it, so we might as well do that. So first of all, we are going to spend this bullet. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm going to use again 2 workers here. And I'm going to, because you can do this how many times you want. 2 workers for 1 more card. Oh, it's a church. Not that great. It gives us 2 points. Might be interesting to follow that route, although, because we have these now, the rectangle, and they might do something together, but I'm not sure if I'm really happy with this. So I'm going to spend 1 bullet on the Merc outpost, and I get 2 workers for it. And I'm going to spend 2 of those workers again, and let's draw another card. Yeah, that's the best thing I can do now, right? Yep. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. We have the Murderous Pup now in our hand. Another feature, building bonus, 1 point for each red building. We have 2. Well, this is worth 2 points. I'm not sure. I'm not really happy with the cards I am getting in my hands. Okay, but that's my action phase. I'm all out of actions. Well, I do have 1 more man here, 1 more worker, which I sadly enough cannot use. So we go to the cleanup phase, in which we clean up everything we've used and didn't use. So this worker goes away, our bullets gone, the gun that we exchanged, these guns, these bricks stay in the brick storage, and this goes away as well. We also get to keep our cards in our hand, of course. And well, that's the cleanup phase, people. So, man, things aren't that great, honestly. So we're 6-3 behind, so 3 points behind the virtual player. We have 6 buildings, 6 locations. The virtual player has them as well, so that's equal amount of points. Oh man, but we have a lot of work. We have a lot of catching up to do. But that's for next round. So I invite you all well, to watch this first, of course, and later there will be a 3rd part, of course, in which I will try to score more points. We need points. This is a race to 25 points. So this was round 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If I made any mistakes, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, feel free to comment as well. Feel free to share this video, to thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, well, feel free to subscribe, of course. And I'll thank you all again for watching, and I see you all in the future with 51st State. Bye bye.